Hello guys and welcome to, I think it's the 6th or the 7th game for today. This is round, let me check real fast if I'm able to, because there was some, okay, I can't see the brackets. I think this is still round 6. We have Goody spawning on the right side, and on the left side we have Servioa. So both players are awesome, by the way, so it's going to be a pretty awesome TVT. So even that a lot of players hate TVT, don't worry, this is going to be a high level matchup. And when you have high level players playing TVT, it's usually pretty epic. Only on low level TVTs it's sucky. Now we also have cross positioning, and this might actually mean a micro game. 12 barrack for both players, so it's going to be a classic opening. I'm curious also who's going to be the first player who's going to abuse the cliff, or maybe he's not going to be to abuse the cliff. Pretty hard to abuse it versus a Terran who's prepared. Also about this matchup, it's pretty hard, actually not that hard, but it's pretty fucked up right now, because the current meta game on TVT is involving tanks and Vikings. So the Vikings are used for spotting. For those who don't know, a siege tank is having a range of 13 if I remember correctly, but he's only able to see something around 11 or 12. I'm not 100% sure, but in order to see, for the tank to see the full range of his attack, you need some unit to spot further. So this is the role of the Vikings. Now we see one Marauder for Goody incoming. So this is turning out to be a pretty heavy air fight. You need to have air control, of course. It's also coming down to a lot of drops. When one player is contained, he's probably going to drop or something. He's going to use the Manic Vex. But the players are already doing a bit of a different build. Goody going for an early guess before the factory, while Servioa is going for a fast factory and after that the refiner. So it's pretty classic opening. And I think the reason why Goody didn't afford the factory yet, he's just placing it down, is because he built that one Marauder that costs 25 GS, and right now he's also going to have a Reaper coming out. The reason for this Reaper is mainly because he needs to scout, and it's pretty easy to scout with a Reaper. You don't want to waste the scan. A lot of players who don't play Terran just say, oh, you can just scan. Terran players don't want to scan, because a scan means 300 minerals lost. Oh, nice reaction for Goody, popping down the Reaper, and Servioa is prepared for it. Did he scan, or no, he even didn't scout it at all. Only one SCV is coming in right now, and he sees the factory, he sees everything right now. Goody doesn't even have an army. He only has one Reaper, one Marauder, one Marine, while Servioa is having 6 Marauders. About the SCV count, their both players are sitting at 33 SCVs, while Goody decided to expand. Did Servioa? Yeah, Servioa saw the command center, so he might. Yeah, we also see a command center for him. And also, if we check the army count again, we see that Servioa is having a tank out, and no siege mode yet. And the Reaper is just hanging around. We haven't seen Reaper play in a lot of time. Oh, the Reaper got picked up. But if we check Goodies, we already see that he's producing one Viking, and he just started siege tank, and one siege tank is going to be out soon. Also one engineering bay for Goody, and for Servioa he's going to be a bit late with the Vikings. Of course, it might matter. It will not matter too much. We saw some small different builds, but after all, both players are going to go for the same build. The Marine, some Marauders, tanks, and Vikings. Now Goody is going to be the first who's going to land his command center. I think he has it's going to be a bit strange if Servio is going to push up right now. He's not going to have siege mode, while Goody is going to have the siege mode. As you can see, the Viking is positioned over here to scout, and yeah, Goody will manage to defend this if Servio is going to... let's check it out actually. Even one missile turret over here. Now the orbital command is now completed. Servio chose to build the orbital command inside the base. And on minute 8 and 30 seconds, both players are actually Goody sitting down at 32 harvesters and Servio at 29. So Servio was had to cut a bit on the SCVs, and Goody doing an awesome job by moving the barrack over here. This is a... even on TVT, this cliff is pretty fucked up because you can easily get dropped by by the opponent Terran player, and this barrack will actually spot everything. And since it has a lot of hit points, 1000, it's going to be maybe easy to defend the possible cliff drop. Now we already see the first, we already are seeing the first differences. We see that Goody right now is researching Infernal Pre-Igniters. He's also having 3 factories right now, one with a reactor and one with Tech Lab. So he's going to keep producing a lot of tanks and Hellions. This is pretty popular build. Besides the Marines, I've seen some players not go for too many Marines because Marines die pretty easily to tank shot. Of course, Hellions die pretty easily to tank shot, but the reason for those Hellions is that you can just drop them and they can do pretty awesome damage into the mineral line of the opponent player. Well, let's check Servio's base. He's researching steam packs, so he will be committed, and he's also building 2 more barracks, so he's going to be pretty committed to a bioforce besides the tanks and the Vikings. And the Vikings are spreading around, also putting down supplies in order to spot the possible expansions and possible incoming drops. You can see he even is placing supply depots over here. So this actually might turn down to be a macro game. I'm pretty excited about this, to be honest. I'm sure that some of you hate TVT, but it's going to be pretty fun. We also see an armory for Goody. And Goody right now is building another factory. Oh my god, 4 factories for Goody. And as you can see, oh, he will lose this medivac if he's going to go that way. Okay, so he knows that his opponent Servio is containing this position with the tanks, so he just dropped the Hellions over here. And now the Terran player is forced to retreat with some army. And oh, is he going to get any kills? Nice, nice, nice. Even more kills by the... This is what a blue Hellion is doing. Oh my god, look at the damage that Goody did. Even more. Let's check down the income tab. 33 harvesters for Servio, while Goody is sitting at 55. Oh my god, 27. Okay, for Servio. And he also did a drop over here. So you can see what a blue flame Hellion can do. Right now Goody is having an awesome advantage. He's even taking down the island where he's building an orbital command, by the way. Some people really like to build just planetary fortress to be able to defend more easily. But right now Servio seems that he's going to do an drop somewhere, maybe on the island. Does he know about the island? No, but he might suspect it. But by the way, Servio is just taking down the gold expansion, and the reason why Goody took the island expansion because of this contain. A lot of Terran players just siege up over here, and this is a pretty hard contain to break. And this is just coming down in time. Goody is just going to lose four mules, and he's forced to lift off the base. Now let's check down the upgrades. We see that Goody is researching ground weapons level 1 for vehicles. He's also building down Thors, more tanks, more. Oh my god, look at this. We have a lot of Vikings queued up. While we also had the drop over here, it forced Servia to. I hate purple, by the way, it's pretty hard to see it on the minimap. I'm just going to have to be more careful about it. Yeah, I think he will drop them on the. Oh, he will drop them on the gold. Nice, nice, nice. Well, about what Toss for Life said on the chat about the poor macro. Well, in theory, you can say yes, but don't forget that right now Goody is contained on the base, and right now he's pushing out with Thors and some tanks, so he wasn't able to take another base, and as you can see, he doesn't have barracks because he's going to go for this factory build, so this is why the excess of minerals. But right now he managed to break this contain with the Thors and the tanks, and right now he's holding down this position, and he will be able to take down the gold expansion right now. And watching the minimap, I don't see any drops right now. Armor level 1 is researching right now, and no other upgrades. 5 factories for Goody, and wow, just wow. Let me spam someone. Where it is. I'm spamming Spook, who by the way is a StarCraft 1 Romanian player, pretty good. Goody lost some Hellions. I'm not sure if that was working. I saw a small drop over here, but not doing anything because the tank is careful positioned over here. As on a TVT, you still want to have tanks in your base, not too many of course, but 1-2 placed down at a particular strategic position. And right now Goody is mining from the gold, and let's check down the income tab. Goody still ahead with the harvesters count 57 to 54. Almost losing down some Vikings, and I'm curious when the players are going to expand again. Yeah, Goody is now scouting with those 4 Hellions that he might actually lose because there are some Marauders after them. Is he going to send down a dropship to pick them up? Nope. Okay, killing down 2 Marines. And he will need to let's check the APM count. Not so high for Goody, and he's going to lose those Hellions again, unfortunately. Sensor tower for Servia, and yep, sensor towers are also pretty used versus on TVT, because you can easily spot. Oh, is Servia going to drop inside the main base? Yep, there it is. And let's see what he's going to go for. Just the tanks. Factory, okay, he's going to go for the supplies. This is a good choice because supplies take some time to build. And look how many Hellions right now Goody has. And some Marauders just got picked up by the Hellions. Yep, and as you can see, Servio is just going to see when he's going to get dropped from this part because of that sensor tower. Goody right now researching weapons level 2, and he also queued up plating level 2. This is decent because if you know that you want that, you can just use it. Right now Goody has a lot of minerals and gas. And if we see, yeah, he's not producing anything because his supply block right now. Actually, he's maxed out. He's not supplied up his. Oh, nice Nice, nice. Let's see if Goody will react in time. If the armory will go down, it's going to be pretty huge. If his Goody right now lost the armory and he lost the level 2 upgrades for the tanks right when it was almost done. 2 missile turrets going down. Let's check down Servio's. He's also almost maxed out. He's now going down for a heavy marauder army. Let's check down the army count. For Goody we have 18 Hellions, 1 Medivac, 3 Tors and 25 tanks. Jesus. While for Servio he has 30 marauders, 4 Medivacs, 10 tanks and 7 marines. So I'm not sure who's going to win in this situation, if the players are just going to engage. And we see that players are just happily going to macro. We have another orbital command for Goody, and he's also expanding on the island with another orbital command, so he's not a fan of Planetary Fortress. Actually the whole tanks are like a Planetary Fortress. Is he building down another armory? Doesn't seem so. And now Goody decided to move out. The Hellions are in front. They are still doing a nice job, even that the Hellions usually do more damage versus light unit. But he's forced to retreat with the Hellions because they were taking a lot of damage. Now he's moving on to kill some harvesters, some SCVs and some mules. And now Goody is sitting down on a nice position. Boot players are scanning themselves. This is one of the reasons on TVT you build more orbital command and not Planetary Fortress, because of the scans. You really need a lot of scans, especially if players are not going for air build. Right now I don't see. Yeah, only 2 Vikings for Servio. So this is like a ground army force where you have so many tanks you don't actually need there. So nice build actually. The Tors are also absorbing a lot of damage. And now Goody is containing down the Terran player. He's going to take down this expansion, and Goody right now is happily mining from this one. Actually not mining yet, but he has energy, and he almost mined out the gold. He has 2000 minerals, only 600 gas, so he will need to expand again in order to gain some gas. It's pretty hard to break this contain. A cloaked Banshee might be an option, because Goody doesn't have anything for air, only 1 Viking training up right now, and that's all. Okay, he's going to drop some marauders into the tanks line. This is a good choice because the tanks are just going to shoot themselves up. Nice job by Servio. Battlecruisers are not that good because they are slow and they cost a lot of gas. So if you go for Battlecruiser, you are just going to get easily countered by the Vikings because they are more cheap, and then he will have Vikings and tanks count while you are going to have nothing. Tanks sieging up over here, so right now Servio is not going to be able to take down these 2 expansions. But I think he's going to go to do a drop. When he's not going to be able to do a drop because Goody has turrets all around the base. Oh, he's going to drop over here. Nice, nice. This is how you break a tank contain with marauders dropping on the tanks. And now he's able to take down this expansion. And players are not having a great income because they are mined out at the expansion, the gold, and yeah, they are only mining from the 4th base they are trying to take down right now. Goody still maxed out while Servio is sitting out at 155 food. Servio has still some minerals mining over there. And Servio is trying to greet Goody with some Marauders, but Goody right now is transitioning into Vikings. Actually, not really, but he has Vikings on the way. 3. Finally, he built 2 armories, and he's now researching level 2 attack and armor for the vehicles. Imagine if that armory wasn't picked up. Right now, Goody should have been at 3-3, while Servio is not doing any upgrades. He's at 0-0, so this is not really that great. Nice job by Goody. With 3 Vikings, he managed to pick down the Medic Vax. Thor's also on the way for Goody, and interesting TVT with just tanks, Hellions, and Thors. Servio is still trying to take his 5th expansion. He's also keeping down these Marauders over here, so this will stop, actually not stop, just delay for a bit the 5th expansion for Goody. Oversaturating this mineral line, so Goody will need to expand again. Only using mules on this base, this is good because you don't want to oversaturate your base and mine it out faster, because you really want to have a constant income and not just mine minerals and then you're having no minerals left. And Servioa is now steaming in with some tanks, but the tanks are doing an awesome job on those Marauders. Also the scan is helping in and the turret to spot, but Goody still lost some tanks. Only 2 Marauders left for Servio on this base, and he can't actually take down those SCVs unless he's picking down more army. He's not able to engage that base directly because the tanks are carefully positioned. Only a small couloir over here, hallway, or how you want to call it. Good is even bringing down more tanks. So this is how TVT is played. You actually want to starve your opponent of minerals while you have more. Two upgrades, by the way, for Goody. He has not yet started, and we have Cloak researching right now, and here we see Banshee is queued up for Servioa. It might save him a bit, but not sure, because Goody has a lot of missile turrets all around the place, even here where he's keeping his container. As you can see, these bases became very important right now, because they are like the last minerals left. Goody is trying to take his expansion, while Servio is trying to take this expansion, and right now Servio is finally trying to break down this contain, but again Goody has two upgrades while Servio is not having any, and yeah, no, only 2 tanks are still left over there. Cloak is done, and the 1 Banshee will come out, and not sure what Servio will manage to do. He's mining a bit over this side. Let's check down the income. Goody now has, yeah, there's the GG. Goody did a nice job containing Servio and having better upgrades. Now let's check down some more games. Blah is in the game, unfortunately. That would have been a pretty nice game. Bly is playing with Playzone Fury, and Playzone Fury is pretty awesome. Magolina. He's in the game. Fargo. He's in the game. D-Star. He's in the game. Eves. And have him on. Lalush is in the game. Let me add Wilco. Too many friends. So I'm still trying to see some games. A lot of games from round 6 are being played right now, and this means we need to wait for them a bit in order to see some round 7 games. Some more round 6 games showed up, so let me see if I can get them. We also have on round 7 Joe, the Bulgarian Joe, is playing with Fargo. But I still want to cast the round 6 game. Moz Hasus seems to be a good choice, but he's not respawning yet. He's set to busy, and let me actually add his opponent, Seabreeze. Seabreeze seems to be a Zerg player, Master League with not so much points, not so many points, but Moz Hasu is a Protoss player, so you might see a ZVP. Well, while we wait for the game to begin, I'm going to grab some food. Hope you enjoy the good music. So welcome guys to CraftCup number 28, round 6. We have Mos Hasu spawning on the right side and spawning as the Protoss, yellow Protoss, and on the upper side we have Seabreeze spawning as the green Zerg. The map is Lost Temple, and the winner of today's CraftCup is going to take home $50, and he's going to qualify for the King of the Month Cup that CraftCup is preparing, where he can win $500. Now again, Lost Temple, close positioning. We might see some Phoenix play, because after the recent patch, okay, nice job by Mos Hasu, he sent the probe over here in order to scout to see if the Overlord is incoming, because sometimes the Zerg players just retreat their Overlord when they see something, so you will not know that they are over here. But it's not going to be the case this way. So right now Mos Hasu is sending the probe directly into the Zerg player base. He's not going to search for him. Gateway down, and again, as I've said, we might see some Phoenix play because it's pretty popular. We've seen it today on the first game I casted between Magulina and some Anton, I think, because of the recent patch, the building time of the Phoenix got smaller for something like 10 seconds. And there we have Seabreeze decided to build the spawning pool before the hatchery, and he's now, I think he's going to go to build the hatchery. Oh no, he's going to scout with the drone. Mos Hasu still being annoyed with the probe, trying to poke around using the particle beam of the probe. He also stole 5 minerals with the probe. Now again guys, if you have suggestions for the stream, and if you have problems with the stream, please do tell. I want to have better opinions, and in order to improve the stream I will try to find a co-caster, because I feel like I'm managing to do it alone on the first game, but after like 6 hours of casting I've run out of stuff to talk. So hopefully I'm going to find someone soon who's going to sit with me. Also, for the Romanian viewers, tomorrow at 3 PM Romanian time we are going to have Dawn of Destruction tournament number 10. Yes, we had 10 editions, and the week before that, the first day of the first Saturday of February, sorry, we're going to have a cup where the winner is going to take home $30. And sorry guys, it's a cup only for Romanians, but we are also going to have some I stream both on Romanian and English, but we also are going to have some other stuff for international players. I'm also planning to do an Eastern European Invitational Cup, and also going to do some show matches real soon. So don't forget to visit our website www.sc2ro.ro. You can see the link on this side, hopefully. Now Seabreeze, he has expanded. He already has Zerling speed out, and as I've predicted, we have a Stargate. So maybe we are going to see Void Rays or Phoenixes. Of course, Phoenixes are going to be pretty annoying because they can pick up Overlords. But it seems that Seabreeze is keeping his Overlords inside the base. Probably he knows about the Stargate. Does he? No, not yet. Because he might even lose this Overlord. Oh, save it. But I don't think he's going to manage to save it, because the Stalker is out, and this will even supply blocked for some seconds. Actually no, it's 36 to 36, so nice stuff. And there we have one Phoenix out, another Phoenix is going to be out soon. He's also chrono boosting them, so if I remember correctly, if you chrono boost a Phoenix, it's going to be faster than a Zerling. A Zerling is building to 24 seconds. A Phoenix is taking 35 seconds. And I think Hasu is going to take down an expansion real soon. Yep, there it is. And more Phoenixes are going out. I'm not sure how Zerg player adapted to this meta game, the new meta game versus Protoss. We see a hatchery right now, and other than that I don't see an evolution chamber or anything that can protect you from Phoenixes. Oh, and he picked up the queen. This is pretty huge already, very annoying. The queen got down, and even drones are going down right now. As I've said, it's very annoying because right now it's forcing Seabreeze to build more overlords. Supply blocked again, picking out the queen, another queen also, and this is already a pretty big advantage for Mo's Hasu. Another overlord, oh my god. It's fun to watch, hard to happen this too. Right now what Seabreeze can do is just use drones to build more spore crawlers and of course build overlords. He also has one high release then in the way. It is also one of the things that Zergs complain. It's pretty hard to scout. If we check the vision of the Zerg, he doesn't know anything. Hydra list then is now completed. If we check the income tab right now, Zerg player is ahead with 46 harvesters, while Hasu is sitting at 39. He's just started to mine right now from the expansion, so the income will almost even out. Taking down the assimilator on the expansion right now. Seabreeze is starting to mine gas from almost all of them. He has 5 drones on this extractor and 0 on this one. Okay, finally moving down 3. He hasn't noticed the 2 extra drones that are sitting over here. Still picking down more overlords. This is very, very annoying. And overlord, you are not safe over here. Run! Oh, these are so annoying, even when you play as Terran. Missile attacks upgrades for Zerg player. He also has a +1 range for the Hydra list. It's a pretty vital upgrade. He's now destroying the rocks for the gold because the Zerg really wants to expand again, spreading the creep nicely. And he spots the Nidrus. And the Nidrus will fail. Yeah, he even has one Colossus over there, so it's not going to help pretty much. Oh, no. Sloppy play. Those hydrates are just going to get picked up by the Colossus. And now the hydrates are stuck over here. And he's doing the Nidrus Swarm again. I think maybe but they're going to die anyway. I'm not sure if he wanted to save the Hydra list by taking them back, or actually no, he's continuing with it. I'm not sure why. Because he saw the Colossus, he knows that he can easily lose these Hydras again. Actually, where is the Colossus? The Colossus is inside the base. Nice force fields trapping down the Hydras, and they are now dead. And we have another. Okay, yeah, the Nidrosome is over here because he really wants to expand. I really love the sound that the Nidrus Swarm is doing. It's really something terrifying. Oh, and look, an Indian Kumbaya by the overlords. He's searching roach speed. No upgrades yet. He doesn't have enough gas. The Protoss player is expanding like a Zerg. Still didn't took down his gold. I think this is more like a hidden expansion, because the Zerg will expect some base over here, but maybe not over here. I'm not sure why. And now he's yeah, this overlord is going to die. I told you to not stay here. You didn't listen, and now you died. He saw the hatchery over here, so let's see what the Zerg is going to do. The Protoss and the Zerg, of course, why not? If you check the food count, 140 for the Zerg and more for the Protoss. But the force fields are doing an awesome job, and even the phoenixes are picking down roaches and killing them. So Mo's Hasu really has an awesome advantage right now. I'm not sure what the Zerg can do. Queen, don't be stupid, okay? He listened. Moving down probes to the new expansion. Let's check down the engagement again. Picking up roaches. Yeah, Protoss has an awesome advantage right now. Oh, almost lost. Only one Phoenix is out, and the Void Ray is out. Oh man. Yeah, and he's now going to lose down this hatchery, and the Zerg player is going to be forced to sit at only 2 bases, and this is the 3rd, but he's not mining yet. Okay, right now sending down some drones, but yeah, he has a Void Ray out, so the Void Ray is going to do a nice job. He really needs to put in some Hydras. Okay, finally setting down 4 Hydras. Oh, but the Nidrus is done, so he needs to build another Nidrus, and yeah, he can't even build a Nidrus right now because the Nidrus is instantly dying to the Void Ray. And another overlord is down. Very, very annoying. Yeah, he can't even take down this expansion because those nicely placed cannons. Not sure what the Zerg is going to be able to do. Okay, he finally got his Nidus Swarm out. Even injecting on this hatchery. Mining down more gas, and he really needs to take another expansion. He tried to take this down, this expansion, and failed, but the Protoss player is having an awesome force right now. Oh my god. I think the Protoss player will just instantly win if he attacks. And now he has 5 Colossus, a lot of Stalkers, and look how roaches instantly melt. Let's check down the attack, the final attack. The Colossus are doing an awesome job, even force fields, and there is almost nothing left. And he even blinks inside and tells the GG. Most Hasu doing a nice job winning this game. Now let's check down another game. And I think there are some games from Moro, by the way, is also in CraftCup. We also have Soke in CraftCup. Now let me check some round 7 games. Please don't feel, oh, tell me you're not in game, tell me no, you're not in game. He's in game, fuck. Mangolina is playing with Blazon Fury. Oh, this is so awesome game. Such an awesome game. Let me see what other game I can bring you. Funky. He's not in the game. Let me check his profile.